Hi everyone. I'd like to apologize in advance for any sounds you may hear. There's construction going on in the apartment above me, so sorry in advance if you hear any drilling or anything like that. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day so far. The sun is shining, so I'm certainly happy about that. So last night I had my Ask Me Anything, and I received a really beautiful question. And I'd like to read it to you guys today and talk about it and get your opinions on it as well. So the question is there a difference between insanity, delusion, and enlightenment? I've been wondering this since I've recently seen someone acting in what I think is delusional when before thought was samadhi. So, this question came up at the perfect time because I had been thinking about enlightenment all day. Like while I was cleaning my kitchen yesterday, the thoughts around enlightenment and the pressure and I say we because I mean like the New Age spiritual community, not that I would put myself in that box, but pressure that people who consider themselves to be New Age and strive for enlightenment, and that just really it confuses me when people seek enlightenment or people call others so enlightened. I'm really it kind of boggles my mind, and I needed to sit with myself and ask why. Part of it is that I feel the judgment of someone who is enlightened versus someone who is not enlightened, as if it makes their teachings any more or less valuable. Another part of me that is like, regardless of what you call it, enlightenment or not, whatever, however we're defining it, you're not going to achieve it unless you are in a present state. And when I ask my guides what is enlightenment, because it's really something that's difficult to define, it really is just a state of being. And that's what their definition is, the state of being. And what do they mean by that? They mean being present. So that's part of that deals with acceptance. There's many phases that one must go through in order to be able to be present. People with anxiety, that's very difficult, right? So you need to delve in really deeply into what puts you in this anxious state. It takes a lot for some people to be able to be present within themselves. I'd like to remove that pressure of becoming enlightened or seeming like an enlightened person, because it's not important. What's important is to face your insides, I like to say. What's important is to understand yourself to the point that you can be compassionately present with yourself. And I'm not saying that you won't feel emotions, because we're all here in bodies and we feel emotions. It's really based on how we process those emotions and how we are very mindful about them. This is my feelings about the use of the word enlightenment. I don't understand it, and I try not to use that word. But I do know that being compassionately present with yourself is so meaningful. It's so important, especially now, being present with your body, your spirit. I often talk about home frequency, and this is what a lot of the channelings I do are about as well. In case you didn't notice, surprise, I've been teaching and channeling about being compassionately present with yourself and serving as that reflection so that you can inquire within yourselves. So, back to this person's question. Between insanity, is there a difference between insanity and enlightenment? Can you really judge someone else's state of enlightenment? Is that really for us to decipher? And the entire world is insane. I think I said that last night too. Everything is insane. So, really, for me, there is no difference. But I love this question, and I open your thoughts in the comments, and I would love to respond to them as well, because I thought this question was so fascinating. I feel like we could talk about it for hours as well. I'm being drawn back to I've recently seen someone acting in what I think is delusional when before I thought was samadhi. And it's very possible this person that you're observing is no longer in alignment with you, or you're getting into their business, and that's their business, and you go back to yourself and your business. But let's talk about enlightenment. How do you feel with that word? When you think about enlightenment, does it feel like something that is achievable? Does it feel like something that is completely unrealistic for you? Does it feel like something that you don't even care about? Let me know.